Good morning, welcome to yoga meditation. In the chair, we have a chair here. You have an option to use that today or not. You can sit down and place your hand over your heart and your hand over your belly. And what that does, Serena, is it tunes in our body to the feeling of how our breath is feeling in our body. So one hand on the heart, one hand on the solar plex. Look down at your feet, make sure all 10 toes are facing forward and your feet are hip width apart. This puts a nice stabilization in the spine, so we're slightly engaging the belly and we're lifting the shoulders back just slightly. Now that might feel a little bit different in the body, but just go with it because sometimes we don't realize we hunch over like this when we're walking or doing anything. Close the eyes. Breathe in. And when we breathe in, essentially we're inhaling on a 1, 2, 3, holding the breath for just a moment. And then we're exhaling the breath. 2, 3, and 1. And then we feel that wonderful relaxing sensation of the shoulders dropping away from the ears. We feel that softening in the skin on our face. We feel that settling of the hips on our legs. We're doing that 2 more times with the breath. Breathing in 1, 2, 3. Hold the breath. Breathing out. 3, 2, 1. Inhaling. 1, 2, 3. Hold the breath. Now say the question in your mind. Am I independent? Exhaling. 3, 2, 1. Squeeze out all the air. Drop the chin into the chest. Relax the shoulders. And relax the belly right now. Namaste. Ooh, this is wonderful. Looking down at the ground, we find our stabilization. Taking the chair, moving it off to the side, coming down to a child's pose. Anytime we don't want to come down to the ground, we can also sit in the chair and bend forward and hang out here. So if you decide to do that, Lori, I invite you to do that. When we come down, bend forward, walk the hands forward. Bend the knees into tabletop. Bring both feet together. Sit bones towards the heels. And we're going to start off into child's pose this morning. The arms are coming forward and the head is coming down. This feels so delicious on the lower lumbar. Now breathe in, press air into that constricted belly all the way so it's nice and tight. And breathe out, relax, let go, surrender. You can always bring the elbows forward, or you can always put your hands on your knees and bring yourself up if it's too much of a stretch for you. I invite you to come to a happy medium stretch between 4 and 5. Anything over that, if you don't like it, back off of it. Honor your body. Breathe in. Hold the breath. Breathe out. Relax. And when you let yourself go, you're surrendering to the earth. We're using the elements for us this morning. Are you independent? Independent in the mind, independent in the body, independent in the spirit. Today's class in meditation is all about finding your own independence. So you no longer will feel lonely. You no longer will feel inadequate. You will feel whole inside. You will feel stronger inside. And most of all, you will feel loved. Inhale. Exhale. Coming up, use your hands to come into the knees. We're staying on the knees like this. If it's too much for the body, walk the hands over to the right side. So I'm going to twist in my child's pose. And Lori, just twist a little bit over onto the side, grab your leg, and then drop your head towards your right side. For those of us on the ground, we're going to drop the chin into the chest. We're walking our hands over to the right side, and we're feeling a deep stretch in the left side, and we need to do this. And then our elbows drop to the surface. Holy cow, that feels good. Allow the tension to dissolve with your exhale breath. Slowly inhale through the nose with the mouth closed. And slowly exhale, release the body. Let go. And let your head fall just a little bit more. Trust your body to open up. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now close your eyes if they're not already closed. Feel the breath flow into your lungs as you inhale, inhale, inhale. Hold the breath. And slowly exhale, exhale, exhale. Now if you get wobbly in the head, I want you to come up, center yourself with breath, breathing in and out. We're going to come up on this inhale, and on the blanket we're going to lift our hands up, and then we're going to walk the hands over to the left side. Now, sitting in this position is hard for some of our bodies, so we can always come up on the knees when we're on the blanket and twist our body to the left and then drop ourselves forward and still feel that stretch. You can tuck your toes under to alleviate that tension in the knees or the legs as well. And on the chair, we're going to slowly walk ourselves over to the left, have our hands on our left thigh and bend so we can feel that stretch in the right hip. Allow your body to go wherever it needs to go. Honor it. If something that the yoga teacher suggests that you can do and doesn't feel right with your body, I want you to honor that. Come out of the pose, straighten yourself out, relax, and just breathe. That's doing yoga as well. Inhaling and exhaling. Allow yourself to drop as far as your body will allow it into that number 5 sensation, or the sensation that you want. I'm at a number 7 sensation because I want to feel that extra stretch in my body, because I know it's going to open up my lower back more and more. 2 more breaths. And we slowly walk our hands back to the center and into tabletop. Cat, cow, and tabletop. Breathe in, arching the back, tucking the chin in, reaching the spine towards the sky. Inhale, chin up, chest up. I want you to flow like that with your body while I show everyone on the chair what a cat-cow looks like on the chair. Continue to flow for about 7 more times. And on the chair, we're going to place the hands on the knees, chest comes forward, chin comes up, and then round the shoulders. Nice big grin. Oh yes, hello, feel that stretch in the throat. Exhale, because it feels really good in the shade here, because it's a warm day. And actually this is really good. When you come from inside where the air conditioning is, you're allowing your body to adjust to the temperature of the outside. And by doing that, it builds your immune system. Because if we're indoors all day, if we're in our car all day, and we're getting that air conditioner, our body doesn't adjust to the environment. When it doesn't adjust to the environment, That's when we find those colds creeping up on us. Nature helps us to build our immune system just by being in it. So I'm going to do one more time on the ground. Breathing in, chin up, chest up. Breathing out. Chin into the chest, round the back like the St. Louis Arch. Really stretch it up towards the sky. Breathe out all the air. And hold. Come back to neutral spine. Preparing for our dog, walking our hands forward. Popping up into down dog. The derriere is in the air. We're pushing back with the heels of our hands. And then I'm going to show you how to do it on the chair in just a moment. And when you're doing this, walk the dog. Really get that nice stretch in the hip. It's all about hip action today. Keep going for 7 more breaths while I demonstrate on the chair. We're on the chair. We're holding the knobs on the chair so the chair doesn't fall over on us. We're bending forward, and we can do this on a countertop, YouTube, Facebook, and we can bend our knees and we still get that nice stretch in our hip, Lori, when we're doing it this way as well. Breathe in slowly. Fill your body up with air so the belly is nice and full. And then breathe out. Belly button to spine. Walk the hands to the feet. And we're slowly going to come up. And when we come up, we're going to practice our balancing. For those of us who have a chair, we're going to use a chair. Bring the back of the chair to your body, to your right side. We practice our balance. I'm going to share with you balancing poses that you can do, and you don't have to be intimidated. Hi, Jill. I have my hand on the chair. I'm looking down at my feet. I'm grounding my right foot into the surface, all 4 corners of my right foot. I'm coming up on the balls of my left and then opening up my left knee to the side, so I have that nice beginning tree pose. The left heel is resting lightly against the inner right above ankle. And then we're just using that variation right here off to the side. With the hand, I'm grabbing the chair so I've got balance. And this is my first variation. This is the key. Look down at a focal point. And when you look down at that focal point that's not moving, you gain more balance in your body. Now breathe into that focal point like you're zeroing into this vortex of energy. Breathe into it. Breathe out. You can keep that right knee bent a little bit and come to the second variation. We're going to lift up that left foot, bring it below the knee, so we're not compromising the knee. So none of this, right below the knee. Good. Look at that focal point to balance you out. Good. Keep the hand to the side. We're just trying it out with the hands to the side this time. Inhale, exhale. Feel the balance coming into your body. Good. Now we're going to try the left hand out by the heart. So if you have both hands, you can come to the heart with both hands. If you want to hold on to that chair, good job. Nice, Lori. Good. Now if you want to try the third variation, you can. You do not have to. Where you grab the left ankle, keep staring at your balancing point. So we're not looking at the yoga teacher, we're staring at our balancing point, because I've got my eyes tuned into that. Hand to heart, or bring the arm all the way up. Now squeeze in the right thigh. Bend the knee a little bit. Press the hips forward so you're aligning the spine and you're bringing the chest up a bit. Good. Now those of us who have the chair, just take your hand off the chair a little bit. See what can happen. You always have that chair for stability. Good job. Nice, Serena. Feel that energy flow in your body. And then if you want to try the full tree pose, there you go. Good. Breathe in any variation, first, second, or third. And then slowly we're going to come out of it. Release the foot, release the hands, and then pat the legs, letting the body know, ooh, 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 thank you, you sexy body. I love it so much. And then we're going to take the chair to the other side. Okay, now I'm getting eaten up by no-see-ums. Again. Rooting the left foot into the earth. I've got my hand on the chair. The right heel is coming above the left ankle. Pressing the hips forward. Hand down by the side. Stare at the focal point from this on, just listen to the voice. Breathe in. Breathe out. So we're zeroing on that focal point. We're zeroing in on that independence that you're feeling in your body now, that strength. Good. And then when you're ready, lift up that right foot into the inner shin. Feel that nice strength building in your legs. Bend the left knee a little bit. Press the hips forward. I know there's a lot to think about. Lift the chest a little bit. That's just nice alignment of the spine. Continue to stare at that focal point. Good. Nice. Inhale. Exhale. Now if you choose to go for the third variation, grab the right ankle, press it into the inner left thigh above the knee. Bring your hand to the heart or all the way up above the head. Keep staring at that focal point. That's your balance. That's your energy, strength. Inhale, lift the chest. And you can always bring that hand back down to hold yourself stable. Press the hips forward. Nice, Maggie. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly come out of it, Julie. Feel the exhale coming down, down, down. Nice balancing, and then pat the legs. Ooh. All right. For those of us who have chairs, we're going to sit in our chair. For those of us who don't, we're going to sit on the yoga blanket. I'm going to demonstrate on the chair. Place the hands behind the back in cross-legged windshield wiper. Grab the elbows. So I'm in the chair grabbing my elbows. This puts a nice stretch in the neck. A lot of us have cranky necks. So we're going to drop the right ear to right shoulder. And then we're going to do the other side. Drop the left ear to left shoulder. Now we're going to bring the breath into it. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. You come up, you're centered, Lori, and then exhale to the left. Going 6 more times on each side, feeling that stretch in the neck, Jill, feeling that body relax, Serena. Feel your independence. I'm going to remind you a lot about your independence today. Because feeling independent helps you feel confident in yourself. It helps you feel strength in your body and your mind. And when you feel strength in your body and your mind, you can conquer anything. Two more times on each side, Jim. And then we release the hands from the back, behind the back. For those of us, we place the hands on the knees, either way, sitting on the ground or sitting in the chair. Inhaling, chin up, chest forward. Exhaling, chin into the chest. Relax the shoulders. And continue to do that. Now, sometimes when we breathe in deep, we have to open our eyes and look, because if we close our eyes, we get too daunting and too vertigo-ish. So I invite you to open your eyes if this is your first time or if you're new to yoga, because it takes a while. You'll see me closing my eyes a lot because I really like to feel the stretch in my body. I really like to feel what the neck muscles are doing. And when you tune into that feeling in your body and you capture that moment, then it heals more. You're tuning into healing that area that's tight. Breathing in, come up. Breathing out, come down. Breathing in collectively together, come up and hold the breath in. And then exhale, slowly come down. Breathe out all the air, belly button to spine. And squeeze the belly. Hold the squeeze. And now relax the belly. Keep the chin into the chest. And take both hands, lace the fingers, and place them on top of the head. If that's too much of a stretch, then don't place both hands on top of the head. But you get a deeper pull in the base of the skull when you do this. Breathe in, come up to center. Place one hand on the heart, one hand on the belly. Relax the elbows to the side. Breathe in, breathe out. Close the eyes this time to tune into spirit, to tune into the feeling of your body on the earth, the birds, the wind that's blessedly coming over our body, and the water. While I spray myself down so I don't get more bug bites. Hands are still on the knees. We're going to slowly exhale, bend forward. And when on the yoga mat, you're going to walk your hands forward and go down as far as you can. You're going to feel a deep stretch. For us in the chair, we can have our hands down by our feet. We can have our hands on our knees. We can have our hands on our chair so we're not bending forward that far. Wherever you're at in your practice, I want you to honor that. So we're thanking our bodies for being here in this place right now. We're thanking the earth for that beautiful wind that's coming across our body. We're thanking the earth for being solid and strong. We're thanking the water for being close by. And when we feel grateful in the body, we feel grateful in our life. And it flows much easier. Slowly inhale and come up. Come up, come up. For those of us who are seated, we're going to stand up. For those of us who are on the yoga blanket, we're going to come into down dog. Coming into down dog. Walk the feet towards the hands, and then slowly, vertebra by vertebra, we're going to come up. Inhale at the same time. And when we come up, look at a focal point to center our body in, because we sometimes feel a little bit wobbly and splotchy when we're breathing in and out a yogic breath. Taking the left hand first, bringing it forward and around. Nice and slow. And we're doing a big circle. then the right. And we can follow our hands so our neck gets that nice stretch too. And we can do it in the chair as well if we want to sit down and do this. So I invite you to do that. 2 more times on each side, going backwards with the arms. One more on the left. And one more on the right. Taking the hands and the fingertips on top of the shoulders, bringing the shoulder and the elbows backwards and then rolling them forward. We're getting that nice separation of the shoulder blades. Oh, and this feels good. Because of those of us who work with our arms, who work with our hands, use our upper body a lot. Even if you're sitting at a chair and looking at a computer, you're working your hands a lot. 2 more times. And then slowly unwrap the arms, let them fall down. Close the eyes for just a moment because I want you to feel the center of your palms. Lori, keep your eyes open, focus on a balancing point. Breathe in. So you're breathing into the center of your palms, you're feeling the energy flow up your arms to the crown of the head. And when you breathe out, your shoulders are settling, your hips are settling, your legs are relaxing, and you feel more centered, more independent, more at peace. Open the eyes. For those of us with the pillow, we're going to turn the back of the chair to us. For those of us who don't have the pillow, we're going to place our hands on our thighs because we're going to come down to a squat and then come up again. And you'll see that I'm coming up on the balls of my feet. I'm sliding my back down the wall. So if we're coming down like this, slide the back down the wall. This gives a different strength build, and you're going to feel it in the top part of your thighs. Because we strength build as well as stretch in yoga class, and that's a good thing. Breathe in, up and down. Up. You can stretch those heels above the ground, or you can just keep them on the ground. However you want to feel the stretch, but when we stretch those heels, when we stretch those Achilles heel and that arch in our foot, we're doing this 3 more times. Up. We open up our foot phalanges, and when we open up our foot phalanges, carpals, metacarpals, all the nerve endings go to our feet and our hands and our ears. We're giving ourselves a nice reflexology. Okay, 1 more time. We're going to come down nice and slow. Ready? Nice and slow. Hold it here for 1, 2, 3. Woo! There you go. Come up, come up, come up. Tippy toes. 1, 2, 3, and then relax. Oh, that felt good. Good. Using the chair to either sit in. I'm going to show you on the chair first. We're going to come down to the derriere with the blanket pose, and we're going to do the boat pose. So those are some boat, bending the knees and coming up to square. For those of us in the chair, basically going to lift one leg and then the other, because that gets a nice abdominal crunch. So Lori, I invite you to sit in the chair and do your boat pose. Grab the chair good. There you go. Coming up, lifting, strengthening our core, which strengthens our lower back too. And we're going to take it slow today. We're going to do one leg at a time, lifting that one leg at a time. That's it. Good. Nice, Jill. So just by holding our bodies here in the yoga class, we're feeling that strength building in our abdominal, and it's strengthening our lower back. So we're going to hold it here. Come up. Nice, Lori. Good. 1, 2, 3, and then come down. Serena, I'm going to invite you to move your blanket over to the shade. Jill, I'm going to invite you to move into the shade as much as possible. Because when we come down into a meditation, I want you to feel relaxed. I don't want you to feel, oh my God, when is she going to get over this? Because it's, yeah, way too much. Okay, I'm going to show you on the blanket first. Breathing in, knees into the chest. Breathing out, you're going to have your hands down by your side and you're going to lift up your derriere, swing your legs towards your heels. So you're going to continue to do that for 13 times while I show the chair exercise. Cross the legs, lift up, and just keep lifting up. That puts a nice strength building here and here. Breathing in, breathing out. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Breathe in and slowly come down, relaxing down. Now's our time to come down to the mat, okay? Preparing for our bridge pose, we're bringing our heels towards our butt cheeks. Inhale, lift up your derriere in the air so your hips are pressing towards the air and you're feeling that stretch in the quadriceps, and then exhale, bring it back down. And we're going to flow with that, arms and legs, but sometimes it's not possible for some of us to do two things simultaneously, so if you just want to do the legs, just do the legs. Inhale, hips come up, arms come up above the head. Exhale, come down. And when the arms come up above the head, it comes all the way down to the earth where your head's at. Breathe in, up. Bring the arms down to the earth. Breathe out, the arms come down, the hips come down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Doing that 2 more times. Bringing the arms up above the head, lifting the hips up towards the sky, and then slowly exhaling the hips back down, bringing the arms back down. 1 more time, we're going to hold that position for a count of 3. Ready? Breathe in, Jill. Arms come to the surface. Lift up your hips, Chantel. Hold it here, Maggie. 1, 2, 3. Exhale, bring the arms down, bring the hips down. Ooh, nice job. Knees come into the chest, and with the knees coming into the chest, petal your legs. So the left leg is straight, and then the right leg is straight. And what you're doing is getting a nice massage in the lumbar area, and that's what we want. A nice massage in the lumbar area. One more time with the left, one more time with the right. Both knees are into the chest, and they're going to drop towards the right side. And when you drop the knees to the right side, you're going to feel that, oh my goodness, Athena, that hip stretch in the left side. The arms are laced behind the back of the head, so you're feeling an even deeper stretch. The arms are an option. If you want to bring the arms down, I invite you to do that, because this is a nice stretch. You're going to feel that hip kind of adjust itself. My hip gave a little snap, crackle, pop. Now here's the challenging part. Exhale and relax the legs. Let them go wherever they need to go. If they want to unfold, let them unfold. Relax those legs. Feel that relaxation come into your body and those legs dropping, dropping. Breathe into that relaxation. Feel the stretch in your inhale. You're feeling a tightness in your inhale, but when on your exhale, you're feeling a deeper let go. Okay, now my body is surrendering. I feel fantastic. Woo, sensation. Inhale, both knees up. Keep the feet above the surface and then rock from side to side. You're now massaging your lower lumbar with the feet suspended a little bit above the surface. Again, if your hands start to tingle, bring them down and then drop your knees to the left side. When you drop your knees to the left side, you feel that, okay, I feel it in the right hip. Oh, this is good. We have a 5-minute meditation after this, and then we are into more cooler weather. Inhale, reach the chest up towards the sky. Now exhale, let go of those legs. Let them fall. That's it. Feel that relaxation coming into that right hip. Now when you close your eyes and you concentrate, Serena, on that right hip, you're concentrating your energy of breath like you're healing that area, which you are, just by concentrating on that right hip. So visualize an energy ball on that right hip, Lori. Breathe into it. Exhale it out, Jill. Relax the legs a little bit more. And you just healed yourself on a deeper level. Breathe into it, Jim. In. Exhale it out. Feel the hip opening up, Chantal. Drop it, Maggie. Drop it. And then let it go. Rolling over onto the back again. We're going to do a kickstand meditation with our legs. The feet are going to come out, the knees are going to come together because that keeps the lower lumbar flat on the surface. Find your eye pillow on your yoga blanket. Finding your eye pillow on your yoga blanket, place it over the eyes. This shuts out the light. We place one hand over the heart, Serena, and one hand over the belly. Rest your elbows onto the yoga blanket. When that happens, we tune our breath and body work together. We're only here for about 4 minutes. Breathing in. Inhale again, feel the tightness. Hold it. Slowly let it out. Exhale. Exhale. Now press the lower lumbar, press the back of the neck into the surface of the blanket. And relax. This helps keep your spine in as much zero gravity as possible. Feeling your independence, we're going to tune in, tap into how to meditate. So some of us get confused on how to do that. And you can always come back to this video time and time again to learn these keys. And if you ever want me to send it to you, I'll send it to you. The first step is breath. Breathe in. Breathe out. The second step is feeling the breath in the body, and that's why we have our hand cupped over our heart and our hand cupped over our belly. Tune into that feeling of the inhale And the slow exhale. Third step is to visualize the air in your body healing you. So when you breathe in here, visualize your healing breath has white light behind it. So you're seeing like wonderful healing white light through the air. It's coming into your body through your nostrils. When you're inhaling, it's exhaling down your esophagus, to your abdominal, up to your crown of your head, and down to the toes of your feet and fingertips. Good. Bring a smile to the face. Because even though it's warm out, and it's pretty warm, YouTube, Facebook, we're enjoying this relaxing moment right here and right now. We could come back to this video time and time again, pick out pieces of it to use in our daily practice, whether it's 5 minutes, 10 minutes, however many minutes. And inhale and exhale. Now you notice your body surrendering to the earth more and more. Use that energy of the solid foundation of earth, wind, fire, water, ether, to heal your body. Feel the earth beneath you as you breathe. So say something goes wrong in your life and your mind is in chaos. Find that quiet space to just sit in a chair, sit on the floor, breathe in and breathe out, even if it's for 3 breaths. You've taken time out for yourself to heal your body, to calm your parasympathetic nervous system, so you can think more clearly on what your next step is going to be in your life. Inhale. Slowly exhale. Tune into the body of water that is near us. You all saw it when you came in here. Tune into the slight breeze that wants to come across your body. Tune into the warm sun. Breathe in and breathe out. And as you breathe out, your elbows are dropping more, your hips are relaxing more, your back is opening up. And that smile loosens up the stress in the skull and lets you know that, yes, this does feel good. If you find yourself lonely, if you find yourself at odds with things, tune in, tap on to the breath that's inside of you. That is your strength. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Feel the tightness. Hold on to that. That is your strength. And then slowly exhale, exhale. And when you exhale, you're feeling your body drop. That is your strength as well. By surrendering, you feel strength behind it. And pat yourself on the back every once in a while. Because when you look in the mirror, look at perfection. Look at those beautiful eyes. That wonderful smile. That beautiful body. No critique. Look at the beauty inside and outside. Inhale to that strength, that visualization. Exhale, relax. Drop once again and let go. On the next inhale, slowly roll over onto the side. We're going to come into a comfortable seated position and close out our beautiful yoga session today. And then I'm going to share with you a gift that has been given to me at the end. Breathe in deep, chin up, chest up. Feel that stretch in the hyoid bone. Exhale, relax your shoulders. Drop the chin into the chest. Namaste. Ooh, wonderful, 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 wonderful. Tune in, tap on to lots of water, eating whole foods. I've got a wonderful recipe here with my whole food gummies I'm going to give to Serena. Everyone else has had one already. I'm going to share with you after you take 10 sips of your water. So a good friend of mine passed away recently, but he showed me a little trick. If you tune in, tap onto your guides, and I'm talking about angel guides, I'm talking about your intuition. If you tune in and tap onto that, then you will actually be led in the right direction. So I'm going to share this with you. Lori, hold on to your chair. When you do this, we're all going to be standing up and doing this. So you're going to ask the universe a specific question. Am I headed in the right direction of my journey? Is this the right career path for me? Whatever you're going to answer, make sure it's specific in your right mind. Chantel, Jim, Jill, let's all stand up because it works standing up. So I'm going to share with you first before I want you to watch me before you do that. I like to place my hand on my heart, my hand on my solar plexus because it helps me tune into the inner strength inside me. I'm going to ask myself a for sure no question. Is my name Chantel? And then I fall backwards. Falling backwards means no. When you fall forward, that means yes. So I'm going to ask myself a different question specifically. Is my name Athena? And then I fall forward. Now I'm not purposely falling forward. It feels like a vertigo-ish feeling, okay? But if you don't want to close your eyes, don't close your eyes, Lori, okay? But I'm asking myself this, if you find that you're falling forward, the answer is yes. If you find that you're falling backward, the answer is no. I call this the right answer. So, close your eyes. Ask yourself that question. Do we fall forward or backwards? Okay. Okay. Now, I want you to ask yourself a specific no question. You know it's no. Okay, ask yourself a no answer. Okay, so sometimes you'll go forward, sometimes you'll go backward. And if you stay neutral, that means you need to ask a more specific question in your direction in life. So we have lots of questions in the universe. Why does that person act like that? He's such an idiot. Why is this happening to me? You know, specific questions. Ask yourself, is this positive for me in my life? Is this a serving habit? Is yoga when I'm doing a serving habit? You know, is this lady crazy up here? You know, ask yourself those questions and you'll receive the answer. And let your guides guide you. Wonderful class today. Thank you so much for joining me. Woo-hoo-hoo.